Once upon a time, in a beautiful, peaceful forest, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was playful, curious, and always in a hurry. He loved to race through the trees, collect acorns, and explore every corner of the forest. But there was one thing Sammy had never done. He had never taken the time to sit and listen. One autumn morning, Sammy raced into his favorite oak tree to collect acorns. As he hopped around excitedly, he noticed something unusual: a golden acorn lying beneath the tree. It shimmered in the sunlight, unlike any other acorn Sammy had ever seen. Curious, Sammy picked it up, but before he could run off with it, a soft voice called out from behind him. "That acorn is very special, Sammy." Turning around, Sammy saw his grandmother, Granny Nutty, a wise old squirrel who had lived in the forest for many, many years. "Why is it so special, Granny?" Sammy asked, holding the golden acorn up. Granny Nutty smiled and said, "This acorn holds the wisdom of the forest. It can help you understand things that you might miss if you're always rushing." Sammy's eyes widened. "What do you mean, Granny?" Granny Nutty sat down on a large, soft mushroom and motioned for Sammy to do the same. "Sometimes, my dear, when you rush through life, you miss the little things that are important, like the kindness of a friend, the beauty of a sunset, or the love of family." Sammy thought about this for a moment. He was always in such a hurry to find more acorns or play games that he didn't always stop to enjoy the moment. "But Granny, I love racing around and exploring. Isn't that fun?" Granny Nutty nodded gently. "Fun is important, Sammy, but so is slowing down and appreciating what you already have. The golden acorn will help you see things differently. You don't have to race through life. Sometimes just sitting with someone you love, listening and sharing stories, can be the greatest adventure of all." Sammy felt a little puzzled. "So if I keep the golden acorn, what happens?" Granny Nutty chuckled softly. "You can carry it with you, but it's not about what the acorn does. It's about what you learn from it. If you learn to slow down, listen, and appreciate life, the acorn will show you more than you can imagine." That evening, Sammy took the golden acorn with him, but decided to spend the rest of the day with Granny Nutty. They sat under the great oak tree, sharing stories of the forest and its many wonders. Sammy began to notice the small things he had never paid attention to before: the soft rustle of leaves in the wind, the laughter of birds flying by, and the twinkle of stars beginning to appear in the sky. From that day on, Sammy found a balance between play and pause. He still loved racing around and exploring, but now he also took the time to sit with his grandmother, listen to her stories, and enjoy the quiet moments of the forest. The golden acorn didn't change him. It was his heart that changed. He learned that sometimes the most amazing adventures were the ones where you simply shared love and wisdom with the ones you cherished. And so Sammy and Granny Nutty spent many more beautiful days together, and the forest grew even brighter with their shared laughter and love. Moral of the story: sometimes the greatest treasures in life are the quiet moments we share with loved ones. Don't rush through life. Take time to listen, appreciate, and enjoy the simple